What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style OG. And on today's video, we're going to discuss the similarities and differences between Creed Aventus and Creed Aventus Cologne. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like George Mitchell, salute. Now you can be easily excused if you find it confusing Creed Aventus and Creed Aventus Cologne. It's easy to get confused. As a matter of fact, that's how I wound up having both of them. My lady was out looking to get me a Christmas gift and she intended on getting me the original Creed Aventus. But in her confusion and no fault of her own, she got me the Creed Aventus Cologne. I didn't even know there were two different ones. Once we realized the mix-up, I was pleasantly surprised by this new entry. It has some similarities to the original Creed Aventus, but some noticeable differences. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. On today's video, we're going to break down Creed Aventus and Creed Aventus Cologne, and at the end, we'll talk about which one is better. So without any further delay, let's hop right into it. We're going to start off by talking about the original, Creed Aventus. Now this one's been on the market since 2010. And since it's arrived, it's taken the fragrance world by storm. It's a fragrance that's often pointed to as one of the absolute best. And I have to agree. It's unique, it's dynamic, it's complex, and it garners tons of compliments. So what exactly kind of fragrance is it? It's woody, it's fruity, it's smoky, it's leathery, it's very masculine. It makes a statement. It's a combination of top notes of pineapple, bergamot, blackcurrant, and apple, mid notes of birch, patchouli, jasmine, rose, and base notes of musk, oak moss, and vanilla, all combined to give you this warm, fruity, smoky, woodsy scent. Now, when you first spray Creed Aventus on, you get that fresh, you get that fruity, and a very distinct smell of the pineapple. That's in the beginning. But as it starts to settle down, you get some of the woodsiness, you get some warmth, you get some smokiness, but you're still able to pick up on the sweet and the fruity. All of those combine to give you one unique, fantastic scent. Masculine, unique, sophisticated, and complicated. Now let's talk about its 2018 flanker, the very confusingly named Creed Aventus Cologne. Now I would describe this as a fresher, more mass-appealing version of the original. It has a lot of the DNA of the original Creed Aventus, but it's much more fresh, a little bit sharper. It's aromatic, it's fruity, it's masculine. It's a combination of top notes of mandarin orange, pink pepper and ginger, mid notes of vetiver, patchouli, and sandalwood, base notes of musk, birch, and tonka bean, all combined to give you this fresh, crisp, yet woody and masculine scent. Now when you initially spray on Creed Aventus Cologne, what you get is a fresh, sharp, citrusy scent. And one of the differences you'll notice between this and the Creed Aventus, you don't get that pineapple scent you get from the original. Yet you still have a very citrusy, fresh opening. Then as it starts to settle down, you get some woodsiness, you detect more of that ginger, still sharp, but a little woodsier. And just like the original, it's a very complicated scent. You get the fresh, you get the woodsy, you get the fruity, you get the sharp. But what you notice as a difference, the original Creed Aventus, I would say, is much more unique, much more distinct. Creed Aventus Cologne, although it is rich, is much more discreet, much more subtle. It's citrusy, it's warm, it's sharp, but it's not as bold as the original. Now let's talk about which one is better. And of course, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a scent that's bold, unique, distinct, and will give you a lot of compliments and will turn heads, stick with the original Creed Aventus. But if you want a scent that's more wearable, more versatile, subtle, and you can wear it every day, I'd go with the new one, the Creed Aventus Cologne. And since I have both, here's how I've been rocking. On an everyday signature scent, I wear the new Creed Aventus Cologne. When I want to make more of a statement, date night with my lady, for wearing at night, I go with the original Creed Aventus. Now, which one would I advise you buying that you get more for your money? Now that's kind of an oxymoron in this price range. They're both $400, but if you had to decide as far as value, I'd go with the original. Here's why. The original is more bold, more distinct, hard to find something that smells similar. And although I do love the Creed Aventus Cologne, it's my everyday scent, I believe you can find something very similar that will get the job done for a lot less. So if you're not concerned about the price, buy either one. But if you want to get more bang for your buck, and dare I say value in this price range, go for the original. Now I absolutely love both of these fragrances. I find myself wearing one or the other almost every day. They're similar, but there are enough differences where I don't believe they're redundant. They serve two different purposes. Depending on what you're looking for, I don't think you can go wrong with either Creed Aventus or Creed Aventus Cologne.